Alright. Today I got 5 envelopes in the post. Which, I don't know, it's neat to have this whole stack of cards. It's nice to get them in. But it kind of feels like it's bittersweet. What the hell is this? Is mine? He's got tape stuck to it. Because when you just get the stack in, fuck this. When you just get the stack of cards in, then it's over. So if these came in like one today, one tomorrow, some next week, then it kind of, we got something to look forward to in the post. But when they all come in and the orders are done and you've got them all logged into MKM as received, then that's it. Oh, good. He sent me another one. In the tower. Oh, that's the mine. Well, there was tape stuck to it, so fuck it. I don't need these anyway. I'll give them to somebody. Probably give them to Cube. Alright, so 2 of my Eldrazi temples. Some of you know, I maintain 7... Quit saying fucking on all the goddamn time. I maintain 7 obsolete modern decks. 7 decks that, well, Merfolk I could tune up and make it actually relevant to the meta. The other ones, not bloody likely. Except Burn. Yeah, Merfolk can Burn. Absent Evolution, no. Soul Sisters, not really. It is now something called Martyr Life that runs a whole different suite of cards. Most of them I don't have. What I do, though, is, so these decks are obsolete. They're not winning tournaments anymore. They've fallen out of favor. A lot of the cards are no longer used. Eldrazi Temples are still used in Commander. That's about it. Maybe they've jumped up again because of the Eldrazi bullshit that came out of Modern Horizons. I don't know. They're still €5 each, so that could be. Anyway, my... what the hell is it? Death and Taxes deck. Death and Taxes is kind of mono-white. Mono-white with artifacts and bullshit. In Eldrazi. Eldrazi Displacer to be specific. So what the deck wants to do is put down... I'm still using Blade Splicers. That's how old the deck is. That's how obsolete it is. I'm still using Blade Splicers. I'm not even using Wasteland Stranglers or whatever the hell the other card is that people shifted to over the last few years. Before it fell out of favor pretty much completely. They just tape. God damn it. Okay. I appreciate that these are well packaged, but they don't have to make it so complex. Anyway, Death and Taxes. It's a deck that's no longer in the meta. But I maintain a copy of it because it's fun to play. And I realized that those Eldrazi Temples that I avoided buying, I really need them in the deck. The deck is really asking for them. So I went and got a set of 4. Here's 2 of them. No seller had 4 Eldrazi Temples in good condition for a low price. Once you got into 4, they were all running about €8-10 each. I didn't want to pay that much, so I got them for 5 each from 2 different sellers, and only about €2 in postage. So all in all, not a bad deal. So these will go into Death and Taxes. I fucking said it again. Vigor Spore Worm. What does this piece of junk do? 5 in a green for a 6/4 worm. Undergrowth. When this son of a bitch enters battlefield, target creature gains vigilance and gets XX until in turn X number of creatures. Who cares? This is what I ordered. This is sweet. I mean, actually, light's pretty good now. Amazingly enough, this is a Tadru Preserver that was signed by RK Post foil. Tadru Preserver is a 1 in a green for 2/1 Elf Shaman. Remember, Shaman's going away. It's already gone. In the fucking Dragon Storm set from Tarkir, they don't have they don't have Shamans anymore. In fact, I have an Orc Cleric, which sounds retarded. An Orc Cleric. It should be an Orc Shaman. Really. And Druid, they're getting rid of that too because of the religious connotations. They're out of their fucking minds. Anyway, the spells and abilities your opponents control cannot cause you to sacrifice permanents. It's kind of a niche card, but it's one of those niche cards that when you have it in play, a lot of times it ain't going to matter. But when it does matter, it really matters. I'm not sure where I'm going to put this. He's a 2/1 for 2 mana, so he could go in Edric perfectly well. He could go in Tivar perfectly well because of all the elves. I'm not sure. I've wanted one of these guys for a while, but because I didn't really need one, it was just on my wants list in MKM. And then some shit went down a few weeks ago, and I thought, yeah, I should get Tadger Preserver. And so I did. Anyway, let's keep going. Okay, this guy looks like, yeah, maybe he packed it reasonably. What's this? Time for the toy. Let's see. Slice. Slice. Put that back. Okay, what's this? Okay, mountain. Mountain. Oh, good. Hey, nice. Mountain Island. Island. It's my other Eldrazi, so I got all 4 in one day. That's pretty nice. That's convenient. Alright, so I'm going to bump up that Death and Taxes deck right away. Maybe some of you lads want to see it. Maybe you want to see how the deck... I have a video out on the channel where I talk about it, but it's been a while. And on my... what video was it? Let's see. What video was this guy talking about? It was, okay, so it was on my tribute to... before making tribute deck, Google the author's thoughts on it. It was about Sheldon Maneri. So this lad got on, and he doesn't like how in his part of the world, Commander has taken over the casual scene. He can't get a casual modern game, can't get a casual standard game. Everybody's playing Commander, and he's kind of chuffed about it. And I told him about I sent him a link to my obsolete modern deck idea. I'm not sure if it's what he wants. I'm not sure if it's what he is set up to do, but it would help a lot. It would give him some focus. He could build the decks. He can make them balanced. If he doesn't want to play Death and Taxes, he doesn't have to. He can play, I don't know, maybe he likes Burn. Maybe he likes Black Blue Fairy. See, you could take the standard decks from about 4 or 5 years. You take a standard environment you liked and build those decks, and those decks would be cheap. If anything in those decks did not make the jump to modern, those decks are going to be cheap. Alright, so I got my Glindalinda Archmage for Omnath. Good condition. The lad I bought it from, I ordered it in near mint condition. He wrote me before he sent it. Said it's not in near mint condition. Should I send it anyway? I said sure, just, pay me the difference. I still need the card. So we did. Once I paid, he refunded me the difference. Sent me the card. Both of us are happy. I'm trying to get this on camera. What's this? Faragax Giant. Tribute 2. 4 and a red for a 3/3 giant. When this son of a bitch enters the battlefield, the tribute wasn't paid.
Hello.
Deals 5 damage each. Look at that guy. He's got a big rock.
More like a boulder.
Well, he's a giant, so to him it's just a big rock.
To him, it's just a little rock.
He's going to hit somebody with it.
Now he's gonna hit the temple or whatever it is.
Yep.
I'd not like to be one of those people.
Do you want this gun?
No. Okay, bye.
The art's kind of cool. Okay, that's interesting. What's this? Reckless Reveler. 1 in a red for a 2/1 seater. Red, sacrifice Reckless Reveler. Destroy target artifact. If I didn't have better options, I'd run it in Core Vault because of the sacrifice. Oh, I've got a play set of these. Oh. Look at that. I've got a full play set. Ah. Yeah, okay. Right. So what did I actually get? Let's see. Push down. Jesus Christ, how many of these things did you have? Nature's Lore. And another. For fuck's sake, I got 6 of them. Alright. I decided that one of the things I like to do in my commander decks is I like to have different art. For cards that I use a lot, Nature's Lore, Arcane Signet, Soul Ring, Solemn Simulacrum, Widow, so on, I like to have different art. Sometimes that's not really possible. For example, I was just thinking today that of a card that I wish had more variations. Nykthos Shrine to Nyx. There's only 2 variations. Of course, they're kind of expensive, but it'd be nice if there were some different art. When Nykthos Shrine to Nyx was in print, I started collecting foils. I got about 5 or 6 of them, as I recall, because I knew I'd want them. I knew I'd want them for commander decks. But they're all the same. They're all from Theros. I ordered one Pro Tour one that hasn't come in yet because I wanted a different one. And of course, I had to pay for it because those aren't, those are not cheap. So anyway, I got these Portal Nature's Lore. The other Portal one, I don't really like the art on. This one is cool. It's, quiet, placid, tranquil. You've got this elf just, she's out tending the trees, planting whatever she's planting. Those are pretty big seeds, so it has to be something beady. She's not planting just corn or watermelons or something, I think. Those are some fat seeds. Anyway, so I got those. Right, so that's the... Make sure I get out of here. Yep. That's the mail call for today. I wonder when the next batch of stuff will arrive.